Greetings, Sagittarius, and welcome to your divinely guided rune reading here for the week. Jumping in to your energetic past rune is Odin's rune. Now, this is indicative of the patch over Odin's eye, where it's something hidden from you or something that you already know. I venture to guess in the recent past it's something that you already know. This is probably the best position for this rune to be in. So for clarity, though, we're going to get a message from the lapis lazuli set at the end of the reading here, okay? Now, a lot of times it's because the rune that could have served here is also meant for your other aspects of your rune reading. In your energetic now is the god Ing's rune of Ingwas. This is that fertile territory. This is planting the seed, successfully planting the seed. Right? There's the seed, a lot of times you'll see it depicted as the diamond or these two X's, the two Gibos. That either way is correct here in the Elder Futhark, all right? So Gibo is that divine masculine rune of knowing that you've planted the seed into fertile soil and it'll bear fruit. You can walk away knowing without guessing. You can respond rather than react. You're in that very stable energy or very stable. Either way you look at it, this is an irreversible rune. So beautiful, beautiful, like a stoic kind of energy. This is a good time to also remind you that we have aspects of the divine feminine and the divine masculine within all of us, okay? So balance those out respectively. This is more of that stable energy. Remember, when these lines go like this at the bottom of the runes, it's very stable energy. Now, for this in the near future, you have more of that stability in your structure, in Othala. This is your legacy, inheritance, outcome. This is what are you leaving behind for the next 7 generations or so, like our indigenous relatives believe or like to practice, versus what is going to last maybe 1 or 2 generations, something that's less perpetual and more transitory. So I think you're going to have more of the perpetual kind of thing, something that's lasting, like a paradigm shift or a spiritual practice, or something that you get to leave behind that's healthy for the next generations, right? Not something that's just going to service them like an inheritance or something like that, okay? This is great for your future because of the divine masculine here. You're very stable. You're building on fertile territory is what it looks like here. Yeah, very fertile. I mean, this is your energetic influence for the now here is the birch goddess's rune Berkana. This is births, beginnings, blessings, nurturing, like a familial style type of nurturing. This is an aspect of the divine feminine too, and it's more closely regarded to as like the Empress card in tarot, where you're knowing how to begin these things and how to nurture them as they evolve. So that's the kind of energetic influence that you're in right now, is these beautiful blessings, the familial style type of nurturing and beautiful beginnings. This is great because you're planting the seed, you have the beautiful birch growing from that, and now you got your lasting legacy in the future. So what's your advice for the now? Greetings, everyone. I'm Eric with Your Essential Practice, and I just want to interrupt really quickly to thank you for all the likes, comments, and subscriptions. And even if this message does not resonate specifically with you, it may resonate for somebody else. So please go ahead and share that with them if you feel so inclined. Thank you so much. Namaste, and let's get right back into your divinely guided rune reading. What is in your advice for the now, Sagittarius? Healthy aspects, yeah. Be grounded. This is Uruz. This is a rune of vitality, that sort of abundance, of natural abundance, that momentum. Now, the ox can be slow to get its direction at first, but once it gets going, it has that momentum, like a downward hill style momentum, very grounded all the way through. Now, this is calling you into consideration of what aspects of your health need to be addressed. Now, it's not just what we eat or drink, it's also the 5 energies that we surround ourselves with, like how are your self-thoughts, how are your self-talk, what are your habits on your cellular device, right? What energies are you surrounding yourself with? What music are you listening to? What movies do you watch? What are you reading? because you're going to end up becoming a lot like one of those energies, or the collection, the variance thereof, okay? So this is, Uru's right now in your advice position is calling you into those natural, healthy, like just take a second look. That's all. Just nurture yourself. Take that second look and just kind of do like a body scan meditation. See where things like resistance might be in with you, or maybe just the advice could also be in your momentum carrying energy of this new beginning. Nurture that in the healthiest of ways. Nurture this seed that's been planted, this new beginning, and get that momentum going to build your new beginning, your legacy. You're leaving behind a beautiful, lasting legacy. Sagittarius, this is probably the best rune reading that you've had in a couple months here. I'm really not joking. So Yera here is in your outcome position. In your outcome, Yera, the year rune, is also an irreversible rune. This is the rune Yera, meaning year, is indicative of the harvest. So it's also nicknamed the harvest rune. So in the harvest season, what do? We take inventory. We look at the quality. We say, do we have enough? What did we apply this year that we could do better with next year? That sort of things. This is cycles. Beginnings making endings and endings making beginnings. You're coming around kind of full circle, and you're able to have a lasting legacy, like work to do in the future here. So you get to learn a lot of lessons. This is almost like karmic lessons. This is like a Kinaz and another Kinaz on the same rune. So this is a lot like that, knowing what you sow is what you reap. You're going to do the best to nurture that to your best outcome, because you're working towards your harvest. This is a beautiful progression here for you too. You plant the seed, you nurture it, right? You gain that momentum in the healthiest of ways, and then you get your abundant harvest, and you get to leave a lasting legacy. So for some of you, this could actually mean money, but I challenge you to invest that money. Do something meaningful with it. Do something that'll be more perpetual rather than transitory. Okay, so what is in your energetic past? Yeah, wow, you got the divine feminine and the divine masculine's rune here. That's beautiful. So Lagos is lake, sea, flow, water, divining with water, scrying with water, dowsing with water. It's the divine feminine's rune in the aspect of the flow of water, the creation ability of water. This is, that big balance of divine feminine and masculine. You're getting that balance here. This is a lot of divine feminine healing carrying through and nurturing that seed, and really carrying through very much stable intuition, stable aspects of divine flow, like a mother's love. You're loving this as and nurturing it as a mother would a child, or as you would hope a mother would anyway, right? Adapting to its needs, changes, styles of love are going to shift and change along with that. And through this, I think you're leading by example and healing divine aspects of your divine masculine here. This is beautiful stuff. This is like, you can't make, somebody take a picture of that, screenshot it, and carry that with you throughout the week. And let me know in the comments below how this hits with you this week, because you have like some very strong energies working all in your favor to step into your firm foundations in the near future here, Sagittarius. Okay, let's get a card of clarity from the messages from the Fairies Oracle deck. The Fairies are divinely guided beings who love to assist us in our journeys as well. Sometimes they like to be cheeky like that. And I'm going to pick up those cards really quick. All right, so Fairies and Divine, please show us clearly what message of clarity do you have for Sagittarius this week. Fairies and Divine, please show us clearly what message of clarity do you have for Sagittarius this week. Divine and Fairies, please show us clearly what message of clarity do you have for Divine, or for Divine, for the, Divine Sagittarius as well, yeah. We're honoring the divine within all of us, aren't we? Okay, lots of cards, being a little finicky. All right, fairies. Let's try this again. Fairies, please show us clearly. What message of clarity do you have for Sagittarius this week? One card, please. One card of clarity. Source, divine, fairy. Oh, you want that card. Okay. Beautiful stuff. That took a minute. Cheeky, cheeky fairies. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Patience, please. As I was getting impatient, I'm sure we were all getting a little impatient with that shuffling there. What you're asking for is coming about. Have patience, as there are unforeseen factors that need to occur first. And the fairies are kind of showing us this lesson in real time as an example, just to kind of drive their message home, I think. Because while you're looking for that momentum, you're going to gain it. It doesn't happen overnight. All right, it starts with those first small steps, and then you get that feeling like you're running downhill. So we're going to get more clarity here by reading this card. Again, it says, what you're asking for is coming about. Have patience, as there are unforeseen factors that need to occur first. Sagittarius, the fairies manifest their desires instantly. Whatever they think about occurs immediately, so they understand why you may feel impatient when your prayers aren't answered right away. This card is reassuring you that your desires are being worked on behind the scenes. Although you may not perceive those results as present, trust that things are moving in the right direction. You'll soon see and experience your desired outcome. Additional meanings for this card, Sagittarius, are heaven has heard you and is working on your prayers. What you're asking for is nearly at hand is another meaning. The next couple are you'll receive the money that you need, which is great. Keep the faith is another meaning, and stay positive, continuing affirmations and praying. And the last couple here are your relationship with your soulmate will soon manifest. Beautiful stuff. And finally, waiting before you make a move on the topic, or wait before you make a move on the topic you are asking about. All right. Namaste, Sagittarius. Have a blessed, abundant week.